Hi there, Lyle Benjamin, the Karma Guy. Hope all is well tonight. I hope everyone's staying warm. It's been a very rough couple of days with the weather, but we'll make it through. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and I'm going to share some of Martin Luther King's lessons that are timeless. Some of the things that he said, and some of the things that we need to be doing. Actually, the one thing we need to be doing to put them all into practice. So let's get started. This is a quote from Dr. King. We should never forget that everything that Adolf Hitler did in Germany was legal. And the thing is that just because something is legal doesn't make it right, doesn't make it moral, doesn't make it ethical. So we have a responsibility to humanity to do the right thing, even when the law is telling us otherwise. So there are a lot of instances today where it might be legal to do some things, but we really should be working in a different direction. Just think climate change. Okay, you'll get the story. Okay, number 2, the Western arrogance of feeling that it is everything to teach others and nothing to learn for them is not just. And here he was talking about the war in Vietnam, but the thing is that there are lots of other things that other countries can go ahead and teach us about, again, climate change, other aspects, and we need to be open to listening, learning, and understanding that, hey, different parts of the world might require different solutions than what have worked for us. So we have to be sensitive to that and work to help other people in ways that are sustainable for them. Thirdly, an individual has not started living until he can rise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. Well, that is at the heart of the Karma Club and Planned Acts of Kindness. The way that we go ahead and help ourselves is by doing works that help other people. And when we do this, that's the key to our own happiness, our own healthy life, and even a longer life. When we go ahead and build the relationships through what we're doing, and then actively work in a larger community, that's when we'll start to reap the rewards and really start living. Number 4, whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. This is the interrelated structure of reality. Now, that's another part of why we do the Karma Club and our daily planned acts. We have one planet. We have one human race on this planet, and we are all related. What happens to you in your country relates to me here. What happens here relates to you. So the thing is, we've got to start acting like that and doing things that are working towards the betterment of everyone, kids, people, and the planet. Because if we don't, what's the alternative? Okay? You're only concerned about yourself. I'm only concerned about myself. And the thing is, it's like mutually assured destruction. Mad. It's like what we had during the Cold War. So the thing is, that's not going to work, because now more than ever, we're closer to the tipping points that once happen, life on this planet is going to be tremendously different for billions of people, and not in a positive way. So we're going to start promoting things that we all can do in order to help people everywhere. Because when we pollute with plastics in our oceans, well, it's going to affect other people all the way around the world. So let's all go ahead and understand and really act on all of these things so we can have the world that we would like, maybe not for ourselves, but for our children and our children's children. Okay? Well, I hope this gives you a little bit better perspective on the wisdom of Martin Luther King Jr. and how it's timeless, and how these are things that we need to be doing today for ourselves, our families, and our future. This is Lyle Benjamin, the Karma Guy, saying catch up with you sooner or later. Night.